What are your thoughts on potentially testing combination therapies in these preclinical trials? Is that
Yes, and so that is a really exciting focus of our lab as well, is repurposing different drug compounds that may have either an orphan status by the FDA or be approved for other diseases. So we have done high throughput screening on the cancer cells and osteoblasts to try to find compounds that will preserve the health of the osteoblast while reducing cell viability of the cancer cells, in hopes that we'll find something that will, be a great combination to reduce metastatic burden in, the metastasis in the bones, while also preserving the homeostasis that exists within the bone under normal circumstances. That's really what we would like to seek to do, is to give patients an option that is going to be, minimally destructive to their normal bone architecture while still reducing the metastasis.
is there anything in the preclinical research that might hint at the proper amount of dosing or dosing strategies that might be on the horizon to be
Yeah.
effective, or is that out of the ballpark
So that
still?
is a really difficult question for us to answer because our preclinical models are usually mice, and mice metabolize drugs at a very different rate than people. We like to use a conversion chart to sort of try to figure out what is an equivalent dose for animals. But I think right now, really, we'll have to look at the Elaine 3 clinical trial to determine if a dose, decrease or escalation is needed, and see what kind of side effects patients are experiencing on that particular dose of lasofoxifene. But we'll see what data comes out of that trial.
So, being that we're at the Endocrine Society annual meeting, I'm interested to find out what research you thought was particularly interesting amongst your colleagues, or what presentations really stood out for you and that might have implications to your future work.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that really a big focus of the conference was on the effects of obesity and aging on different reproductive systems, including bone, because as women age, our sex hormones change, and 1 in 2 women will experience osteoporosis postmenopausally. So that is a really exciting field of research that relates back to my work and kind of this story. But additionally, I really think that all of the research being done on GLP-1 inhibitors is really important and very interesting. I didn't see a lot of work being done to connect GLP-1 inhibitor use and cancer or cancer progression, but I'd be really interested to see more of that kind of work showing that, maybe a decrease in obesity caused by GLP-1 inhibitor use might, either decrease cancer incidence or cancer progression or something like that. But I think all the work being done in that field is really exciting and extremely important.